Hi, I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. So welcome, Cancers. And this reading is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Just check out your other placements if it doesn't. Even if it does, these readings, sometimes you can get extra information. I do find that that works for me when I look at my other placements. And also, I'm using Light Seer today. And anyway, this could be for the end of August to end of September, but I do feel like you will find this video when you need to. Um, since they're kind of like self-help type readings. Slightly predictive, but more importantly, talk about things we can do, more advice driven. Okay. So I do personal readings. The link to my website is below, and there's several choices. So, also, my website has a link to my email if you have questions on what readings are available. Okay. Pisces. Let's do Cancer. Did I say Pisces? I totally meant Cancer. I did Pisces last, so I have Cancer in front of me, so I'm thinking Cancer. If I said Pisces, my apologies. Okay, Cancer, let's go. What's blocking you? We've got the Sun and Wheel. Okay, obstacles or fears. Empress and Eight of Cups. Okay. Strengths here. What do you got? High Priestess and the King of Swords. Advice, please. Knight of Swords. Six of Cups. What you don't see. Three of Cups. And where does this lead? I'll tell you about that. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So Cancer, this feels like a new opportunity that's come in. And there's something about it, though. It's almost like, okay, so your blocks are the Sun and the Wheel. And these are both really good cards, but when they come up as blocks, it makes me wonder, like, what are you blocking? And I feel like what you're blocking is almost like whatever this is that's new, you don't want to enjoy it. It's like you're stubborn. There's this stubborn feeling because there's this part of you that really doesn't want to move ahead. So you're not going to be happy because you really don't want to move forward. And even though this could be a really good opportunity, because it's the Ace of Pentacles, you're blocking yourself from moving forward because you really don't want to. There's something holding on from you in the past, and that's what the obstacle is as well. You're not walking away from it. You don't want to. It's just about want. I don't believe it's anything other than that. Although that's a big deal. So the decisions you either do or don't, but that's going to be up to you. But it's almost like you're giving up on being happy. I don't want to move forward. I just don't. And so you're really having a hard time moving forward, even though an opportunity has come to help you do that. In other words, like this opportunity is there where you could start like doing something new, but you don't want to. And your fears and obstacles, you have Empress and Eight of Cups. I feel like the Eight of Cups is a fear of walking away from something that you feel like you're afraid. Like it's a fear. It's just like you're afraid to walk away from it. You're not ready either. You don't want to. I mean, I really get this feeling like of want. I don't know why, but the Empress is, this to me is an obstacle, and I feel like you're not being fair to yourself to some degree. This because she's about nurturing and stuff like that. So if you're not nurturing yourself, then who is? And if you're not taking care of yourself, who is? So you can't move forward unless you get some kind of care of some sort. And I feel like that's kind of like it's an obstacle because you need to self-love Because if you don't self love, then you can't walk away and then you can't move forward and you can't get anywhere. Now, I would say if you're watching this and it resonates, you're watching it because you know the situation, right? You do. Um, and you know exactly what I'm talking about as far as the want. And it's not a judgment. It's we do this. Like I have a relationship that's really bad for me. Really, I mean, it's not a bad person. It's just not a good relationship for me, and I don't want to walk away from it. And I make that choice every day, and I don't do it. And don't get me wrong, it's not like affecting my everyday life, but it affects me. Um, and it affects me from having something new. And it's the same type of deal, Counselor. So I understand that you make choices, and we do. So I get this feeling, the overall energy. It's not the same situation, I doubt, but it's the overall situation, that kind of energy. And know though that once you take that initiative and say, I can do this, because this new opportunity is pretty cool, I think. Or if you don't walk away, you won't be presented with any new opportunities because you're so stuck, you won't see a new opportunity coming anyway. You're not even going to see it. And that's what's down here about what you don't see. So, and if this is a relationship, what you don't see, maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be doing anyway. So, know that as well. I'll talk about more about that, but that's not the whole energy I'm getting from that, but it could be part of it. So, High Priestess and the King of Swords is in your strength. So this is good. The High Priestess says you know what you need to do. You know exactly what you need to do, and you have really good intuition. And you're really, I mean, you're a water sign. You just do. Like most water signs have a lot of really good intuition of some sort or another. They're empathetic usually, pretty much. And so you have that. So you know what you need to do. You know what your guts are telling you. And the um, our King of Swords as a strength says you have the ingenuity to do it as well. You're smart enough. Like you've got the you're smart. I mean, you just are. Like, and you can be very direct. And direct in all kinds of ways, like direct in your speech, absolutely, but more importantly, direct in your direction. If you want to go that way, you could put some tunnel on and go, I want to go this direction and I'm going to get there. So these are your strengths, and you need to, this is the reason why they're in the reading, is you need to like look at these strengths. These are strengths that can help you with this situation. Knowing that you can do it, like knowing that you have the intelligence, the integrity, the strength as far as being a leader of yourself. You have great intuition, you know what you need to do, and then you just need to put the plan together, and you're able to do that because you're probably a pretty good planner. So our advice is Knight of Swords and Six of Cups. I feel like in this deck, so it goes like this. I feel like this Knight of Swords is moving away from the past, and that's what it's saying. You really move away from that past and do it quickly as possible, because the past will hold you down. It's okay to remember, but it's not okay to stay there. And that's why I feel like the Knight is there. He's moving away from it. You can think about it, you can have the memories, but don't hang there. Don't stay there. Move away from living in the past. You can think about it, you can have your memories, but don't stay there. Get moving. Move away from that past. And that's hard. That's a pretty black and white, right? Advice. Yeah, really? Okay, thank you. But I think what you need to look at is look at those obstacles and look at your strengths and understand that. And if you can understand that, then you can start moving away from this past situation. So what you don't see is the Three of Cups, and I feel like this could be a couple things. What you're seeing is, what you don't see is that once you get past this, you can celebrate life more, and you will have people around you. You're not going to lose other people. You just won't. Like there's this, what you don't see is that you have a tribe. So your tribe, whatever that is, whether it's friends, family, they're there for you. The other thing it could be, like I said before, it could be that if this is about somebody specifically that you're not moving away from, they could be seeing someone else anyway. And they could do that regularly. So do you want to be a, a second or third or fourth choice. Think about it. Just putting it out there. The moon is where this is all leading. Now, here's the thing. The moon is about, a lot of times I see it as what we don't see. Like, the things aren't always as we see. They're shadow. The moon has a casts weird shadows, and they're not as clear, so things aren't clear. But with this moon, particularly this card and this deck, the moon is shining in while it's still going through the water, so there's still this not quite clear. The clearness is coming through. So I feel like that's the forward motion, is that you will start seeing things a little more clearly as long as you put some action into what you need to do, and know that, okay, I don't, if I'm not ready to recognize that and say that I'm not ready to actually move forward. And when you have said that, you've gotten away from the I don't want to move forward. I'm just not ready yet. And when you're ready, and because at some point it looks like you're going to have to. And I think it's because of this Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes we don't have to move away from a situation. I mean, there's staying in that situation. What does it do? If it's just making us go in circles, then it's not good. That's when walking away from it is beneficial, like putting it aside. However, keep in mind, walking away from something doesn't mean you don't keep the memory, and that's important to know. The memory can be there. You don't ever lose that. But you can't live there, because if you live there, you're not allowing anything new to come in. And you have a really good opportunity to come in. That Ace of Pentacles tells me that there could be opportunities you're missing. And if you're missing opportunities, then is it worth it? So anyway, there you have it, Cancer. I hope this resonated. Please let me know if it did. Hit the like button. Give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. This is a tough reading. Pisces was tough as well. And sometimes these readings are. But know that you are going to start seeing things clearer and clearer here really soon. The next few weeks, three weeks-ish. Not long. Just keep plugging ahead. And just, sometimes you can't force yourself to move away from something, but you have to open up your mind to the chance that you may need to is half the battle. And once you can do that and then recognize the how to do it, then you'll actually get somewhere, and you'll get some healing done too. So there you have it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.